The Boy and His Rooster, an inspirational story for kids. Once upon a time in a village at the foot of a mountain, there lived a poor boy with his pet rooster. The boy and the rooster were so poor that they didn't even have a proper house to live in. So they made their home in a small cave on the mountain. Despite the difficult living conditions, the boy loved his rooster very much. He took care of him, played with him, and talked to him every day. The rooster was also very friendly and would often follow the boy around like a loyal dog. One day, the boy told his rooster how much he liked the other kids riding horses and how he wished he had one too. "Oh, if only we could have a horse," sighed the boy. "I know what you're thinking," said the rooster, "and I can help you with that." The boy was very surprised to hear this because roosters don't usually talk. But the rooster continued, "I heard some villagers talking about a horse race that will be held in the next town. The winner of the race will receive a bag of gold coins, enough to buy 10 horses. We can enter the competition and win, and then you can get as many horses as you want." The boy thought this was a great idea. He was very happy that his smart rooster wanted to help him. "But how are we going to participate in the competition?" asked the boy. "Don't worry about that," replied the rooster. "Just leave it all to me." That evening, the rooster went out into the village and met a friend of his who was a donkey. The rooster told his donkey friend about the horse race and asked him if he wanted to participate. "Are you crazy? A donkey can never beat a horse in a race," said the donkey. "Don't worry, I have a plan," the rooster replied. "All you need to do is trust me." The next morning, the rooster woke up the boy early and said, "It's time to go to the race course. Get dressed quickly." The boy was confused but still got ready and went with the rooster to the racetrack. There they met the donkey. "What are you doing here?" asked the boy. "I told my friend the rooster about our plan, and he asked me to help him," explained the donkey. "Wait here while we go to sign up for the race," said the rooster to the boy. When they came back, the rooster proudly told the boy, "We are all set. You can drive the donkey. Just hit the stone with a stick whenever you see a horse trying to overtake you." The boy still didn't understand what the rooster was planning, but he trusted his friend and got into the race. When the starting gun fired, all the horses started running as fast as they could. The boy was driving the donkey at a steady pace, far behind the horses. Suddenly, he saw a horse trying to overtake them. So he hit the stone as the rooster had instructed. "Go, go, little donkey, go," shouted the boy. The sound of the stone hitting the metal bucket made a loud noise that scared the horses. They all stopped in their tracks and looked around to see where the noise had come from. This gave the donkey a chance to catch up on all the horses. The boy kept hitting the stone until they crossed the finish line and won the race. Everyone was cheering and celebrating, and the boy couldn't believe they had actually won. The rooster jumped off the donkey and ran to the boy. "You did it," he said proudly. "I knew you could do it." Then he turned to the crowd and shouted, "I told you we would win." The villagers were amazed to see a talking rooster. They had never seen anything like it before. They all gathered around the rooster and started asking him questions. Some were scared, some were excited, and some were just curious. The rooster knew how to make the most of the attention. He strutted around the crowd, answering their questions in a loud, clear voice. He told them about his amazing plan and how he had predicted their victory. The villagers were impressed by the rooster's intelligence and wit, and they showered him with praise and admiration. They even offered him prizes and rewards, but the rooster refused to accept anything. Instead, he asked for a donation box to be placed in the town square where people could give whatever they wanted. The villagers agreed, and the rooster stood by the box all day, collecting donations. Meanwhile, the boy was taking the donkey back to the stable. When he returned, he saw a huge pile of food and supplies waiting for him. The villagers had donated everything from grain and vegetables to tools and clothing. The boy was overwhelmed by the generosity of the villagers and he thanked them for their kindness. He knew that he and the rooster would never go hungry or cold again. From that day on, the boy and the rooster were no longer poor. They had everything they needed and more. The rooster became a local celebrity and people from all over the region came to visit him. But despite their newfound wealth and fame, the boy and the rooster remained humble and kind. They never forgot the hard times they had endured and they always tried to help others who were less fortunate than they were. The story of the clever rooster spread throughout the land and it became a legend. People told it to their children to teach them the importance of being brave, clever, and kind. And the boy and his rooster lived happily ever after. Now let's think about the story. What do you think was the secret to the rooster's success? In my opinion, the rooster was successful because he was smart and not afraid to come up with crazy ideas. Of course, he couldn't have done it without the help of his friends, the boy and the donkey. The boy was brave enough to carry out the rooster's plan, and the donkey was strong enough to run the race. Together, they were a great team and they achieved something that seemed impossible. So remember, my dear kids, no matter how difficult your situation may seem, never give up hope. With a little bit of creativity and teamwork, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams. Now tell me, what would you do if you were in the shoes of the main character? How would you use your skills and resources to help your friends? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Well, that's all for today, my little friends. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked this video, watch this video, The Ant and the Grasshopper, a great story about friendship and hard work. Or watch this video, The Lion and the Mouse, an exciting adventure full of friendship and courage. You can find them in the playlists. I wish may your smile be as bright as the sun and your heart as kind as gold. Remember, my dear kids, you are all unique and special in your own way. Never forget that.